Hey everyone, my name is Tommy and welcome to my hobby channel. Sorry for the abrupt ending to the last video. Had a little snafu when I flashed a shipping label. So I don't want to show anybody's address, so I kind of cut that one short, and now we've made the PC Mailday video a two-parter. So I'm just going to kind of hop right into getting into this stuff. You guys will have seen my PC in the first video, and a lot of this Mailday is pertaining pretty much just to that. So I'll kind of open things up and we'll reveal as we go. Okay, this one's actually wasn't too big part of a PC, but this is the last card I bought. Orlando Pace, the Pancake Man, as they call him. This is a card from a scoreboard set, Players Club 1997. I mentioned in my PC video, I kind of want to focus on just linemen in general. And I saw this card and I had to buy it. It was like $1. Well worth the price of admission, in my opinion, but as you can see right there on the back, Orlando Pace became known as the Pancake Man during his college career after his devastating blocking left many defensive foes flat. I just think it's hilarious, man. Got him with a stack of pancakes and a thing of milk, just smiling. He was the #1 draft pick that year, obvious Hall of Famer. But just a hilarious card. I mean, I love that card. So, not a bad start to the mail day. Definitely put a smile on my face. I'm definitely going to need a pair of scissors for this. Get this one started. So, this one, pretty well packaged. So, I'll have to make sure give good feedback. Extremely well packaged. Oh, hey, a couple of Pokemon cards, even though this is definitely not Pokemon related. This is a graded card, and I'm trying to remember. Oh, okay. Okay, this is the Mil Mascaras. So, yeah, this is one of the other things I didn't show in my PC overview, but wrestling cards have obviously become really popular. One of the things I've been doing recently is going back and kind of doing the wrestling history thing. I was a big wrestling fan when I was a kid. Not so much anymore, but this set is obviously kind of one of the more sought-after collectible sets. This is card number 3 in that set. Hulk Hogan and Andre the Giant are the first two, and they are obviously, I mean, those cards go for like $1,000. Might never not own those, but kind of wanted to start off, I guess, behind them and work my way around some of the other big names. This card got a 4. And, you know, this card, it was like a couple $100 for a bunch of Raws, and then a 4, PSA 4, was like 50. So, you know, I decided, the hell with it. Don't really buy graded cards, but, I mean, in terms of like 4, I see kind of a corner ding up there. I know my iPhone's not the best at picking that stuff up, but that's a pretty good looking 4. In my opinion. The centering's not great. I do see a little wrinkle up there. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to catch that, but yeah, no, there it is. You can kind of see it. So, little crinkle there, but honestly, I mean, that's a pretty good looking card, especially for, you know, the price of what everybody else was asking for their Raw. I figured, what the heck, graded's not something I'm really too focused on, so I don't mind having a 4 there, especially when it was kind of one of the most cost-effective ways to get that card. But it's just a fun little set. Want to collect. Got a couple other of those. This is Tristan Wirfs Select card. Don't have any Select in there yet, but I bought a couple, so I'm glad to see this one. This is the Dragon Scale to 67, I believe. That's a pretty sweet looking card. The Select's always looking good. Glad to add a couple of Select cards to my Tristan Wirfs PC. I don't know, I'm going to trust that in there. Call me cheap, but when I start mailing stuff out, I'm actually going to reuse a lot of these bubble mailers as packing material, because I'm big on recycling. We create enough scrap as it is, so I want to try to cut back. Okay, I think this is the one I'm pretty excited about. Showed off in my last video the little mini Legends Derek Brooks rainbow I had going on, and without cutting the absolute bejesus out of myself. There we go. That opens. I believe this is the latest and most important edition. Aha, it is. Oh, it didn't even came with. I need to get some of these card holder sizes, but this is the 1 of 1. Boom, look at that, 1 of 1 for my little Derek Brooks Rainbow. Saw it come up on eBay and kind of sat there and sniped it at the last second. Pretty happy about that. I mean, I mentioned in terms of rainbows, I really am only going to probably focus to going to 10. But that 1 of 1 came up, reasonable price. I figured, what the heck, be nice to buy one. That's the only 1 of 1 I have in my collection. If you want to go back and look at some of my videos from last year, I did hit a 1 of 1 in UEFA's Chronicles, and but yeah, sold that. So okay, this is one of the UFC cards we got. Mentioned I'm a big UFC fan. Michael Chiesa. There we go. I've been putting this set together as well. So maybe I'll do like a whole video just to that one. Kind of show you all where I've got a bunch of those. I opened up a case of those last year. Had some fun. I think I just flashed a label, so I might have to edit that guy. But we'll see. So I really don't care if you guys see my address, to be honest with you. It's somebody else's address I want to obviously flash out there. So yeah, this is another UFC card. Try to keep the rest of these on camera, but sometimes just for the sake of somehow these are wrapped, I don't want to be fumbling around, potentially knock the camera down, ruin the video. Have to rewrap all these and open them again. Chan Sung Jung, the Korean Zombie, they had those to 100. So he's always he was one of my favorite fighters to watch, and he obviously has had some setbacks, really with more or less just his duties to military service for his country. Oh, this is a, okay, yeah, this is a little COMC order. And I really, ugh. And we got this one. I'm gonna have to get one of these top ones. There we go. Well, at least they were well packaged. Kind of. My God, what kind of tape did they use? Military grade. Military grade adhesive they got on here. I'm gonna take this off camera for a minute. That's what I meant earlier. Try to keep it on camera now. I can't get it. There we go. Well, that's kind of bummed me out. When I saw the price of this card specifically, I was like, I wonder if they took it out of the top loader. Luckily, I think I've got one, or not top loader, but the One Touch. It's one of the striking signatures, but I guess when they sent it in as part of their order, it was taken out of the One Touch. So I did get it at a discount, but oh well, I'll get it in a One Touch eventually. So yes, part UFC and then part of the David Morgan part of my PC, former Roadrunner tight end. So there's the Dominic Cruz. I'll have to get that into a One Touch. So that'll just go into the UFC collection, and then boom, the silver and the green for David Morgan. Find his stack over here. I don't know why this package is so big. Appears to have been wrapped in like triplicate. Bubble mailer, inside a bubble mailer, inside a bubble mailer. My goodness. My goodness gracious. All this packing material. I don't know if, don't know if I necessarily want to. So this might be the other graded card that I actually bought. I said I wasn't big on graded, but in order, oh no, this is actually just another, God, all this all that packing material for, no offense to Tua Tagovailoa. Big fan. Just knocked out Greg Hardy. Did Society a great favor. But I didn't need that much packing material for that guy. Yeah, and if you thought we were done here, wait. I have a bunch more. This box is full and overflowing. So I'm just going to keep right on going. Okay. Somebody actually sent the card in the striking signature box, so let's give ourselves the reveal. Davison Figueiredo, former UFC flyweight champion, just lost to Brandon Moreno. I think my big case hit for when I open a case of striking signatures, I hit the I think a 1/8 Davison Figueiredo, so that was a pretty big deal. Case had like 20 hits. Thought my case was okay, and then I was a part of some breaks, and felt a little better about my case in the end, type of deal. Oh, okay, rubber bands, it's a new one, so I guess that's easier than using tape. Whee! I almost go somewhere. This is the other graded card. Here we go. I knew I had a graded card in here somewhere. Marcus Davenport, auto, PSA 9. This one's to 25, I believe. Yeah, 25. Again, graded, not the biggest deal, but that particular card, to get that at a reasonable price, had to get that one graded. So I have nothing against graded, but I'm just not going to go out of my way to get graded cards. You know, a lot of people feel graded is the only way to go. I'm not necessarily putting my PC together in terms of resale value. I'm doing it in terms of just things I want to look at later on down the road, potentially. So, or just have fun collecting now. So, graded's not really going to be the end-all, be-all for me. So, this looks like another UFC striking signatures. Guess I had a lot more of these in this stack of stuff than I thought. Valentina Shevchenko, current UFC women's flyweight champion. So those all have different run numbers. She actually had one, I guess that's to 3, can't see that, 39. So great fighter. Glad to I've got a couple other, I guess I'll do another whole just UFC PC type of video here soon. I've got a couple more for autos that I actually pulled out of packs. Last year for my birthday, I kind of bought up a bunch of UFC product, ripped it for myself personally. Had a good time. Glad I did it because as soon as Topps lost the licensing and Panini picked it up, all that old Topps product prices just skyrocketed. Boxes I bought for like $80 are going for $350 now. And to be honest, I had a hard time justifying paying $80 for the kind of hits I was getting out of those. So, in terms of potential, there's stuff out there in older products, but most of the higher end UFC knockout stuff, I can't justify buying some of that sealed product at such an exorbitant markup. So I guess this one came in the box as well. We can do another little review. That one, Jacare Souza, long-time UFC middleweight, always fun to watch. So, towards the end of his career, obviously. So don't want to do any advertising, or not against it, but I guess these are the folks that I got this card from. This is a Juliana Pena striking signatures. I guess we're just on striking signature row. So I guess I could have felt these and kind of isolated those. But there's a card in there. Very loosely. And throwing all my packing material on the ground. My dog's just trying to sleep behind me, wondering what the heck is going on. Another Tristan Wirfs select. That one's to 35. Oh, really like the look of those select cards. This one is obviously another striking signature. God, I might have a bunch of these. Huzzah! Junior Dos Santos. Striking signature. Long-time fan favorite. I actually saw him fight Stipe Miocic for the heavyweight title in person. Didn't go his way, but always respected Dos Santos. Fun fighter. So, what is this devil? Ah, yes. It's part of the Spurs Championship autograph PC. Steve Kerr, coach of the Golden State Warriors and assistant coach of the struggling U.S. men's basketball team right now. They lost to France this morning. I quite frankly just think a lot of those guys are pretty tired of playing a lot of basketball the last couple of years and use a break, but that's just me. Striking signatures again. Tony Ferguson. Don't know how I feel about him personally, but as a fighter, I know exactly how I feel. He's always going to bring it, and I love watching him fight. So, glad to have that card as part of the growing striking signatures. So, Derek Brooks. Oh, this is part of the cheap little rainbow I was putting together. Added a couple more colors, I guess. I think there's two in here. Ah, yes, there's a /25 and to $2.99. So, just a fun little cheap rainbow to put together in spare time. Oh, this got tape in the perfect place. Can't really open it. This must be another UFC striking signatures. I didn't know this was going to be the UFC striking signatures unveiling. How this is in the team bag and protected, even though it's in one touch. Some people care. Okay. Got this was in two team bags, but hey, can't ask for too much protection. Jessica Rose Clark, big fan, like watching her fight. So another UFC striking signatures. I've got like a dozen of these. My mailman just wonder what the hell I must be doing. I mean, what, you know. What is this? Yeah, I don't even know. Packing. And then, like, what? That's paper. That's not tape, that's paper. There's a little wee bit of tape right there holding paper. I can see that too. But Andrea KGB Lee, getting her career back on track after a couple of close split losses. Got another UFC striking signature. I'm gonna have to get a new box for him. I've already got like a box full of striking signatures. I'll reach around here and grab that box and kind of show. You know, but the funniest part is I keep thinking, oh, it's going to be the kind of the big one I bought, and then none of them have been. So I think this might be the big one. Would have no way of knowing at this point. It's one of those things. I had no intention of this mail day becoming as big as it's been, but I've just been so busy at work. I've just been piling up the mail and said, oh, I'll get to that, I'll get to that, I'll get to that. And now here it's almost 1 a.m. on a Sunday, and I'm finally getting to it. Okay, here we go. This one's Mickey Gall's, not the big one. Sorry, Mickey. But Mickey actually just had a pretty big win for himself last night. So congratulations to him. That card isn't a total waste of money. Here we go. Finally, not select, but striking signatures. It is select. More a little Tristan Wirfs action here. Can we get that? Oop. Trying to get that refocused. It's not wanting to. There we go. So that one I think is the 40 and 49. So this one's the select or striking signature. Sorry guys, 1 a.m. I'm a little tired. I'm just trying to get through this, get this stuff off my desk. No, it's not. Sam Alvey though. Smiling Sam Alvey. Never wins when you think he's going to, but just when you're about to count him out, he gets a knockout. What is going on here? Got well over it. I've got all these striking signatures, and none of them are the one I keep waiting for. So I guess I'm saving the best until the end. I did not do it intentionally, but sometimes it's kind of how it works out. Okay, I remember this one. This one's for the Marcus Davenport unlicensed contenders. I guess this is kind of a short print. It's a blue insert for the regular. So I had a cracked ice in the regular, and now I've got. So all right, down to kind of the last two. This is a nice little tiny little box. After I rip off my address, I'll show you this cute little box. Here's a cute little box. Cute little box. Not gonna be using to box all that stuff in the trash. What could it be? UFC striking signatures. Man, it's really not it. It's got to be in the last one though. If it's not, I've got a problem on my hands. Some of these packages have been sitting on my desk for almost 2 months. Mentioned him. Saw him fight Junior Dos Santos and defend his heavyweight title, but former UFC heavyweight champion Stipe Miocic, big fan. Glad to have his card in the striking signature series. And what I believe to be the final UFC striking signature card that I've purchased recently. The one I thought would have been coming out a half dozen times, honestly a dozen times now. In a slightly less cute, but still cute little box. Very well packaged. Is the Lioness, Amanda Nunes. A little bit of focus on that. She deserves the best. Easily one of the best UFC female fighters of all time. Current featherweight and bantamweight champion. Geez, look at all of the... So that's all these striking signatures I've purchased recently. I'm going to step behind me and grab the box I keep the rest in as I step on packing material. Ugh. This box is chock full. And when I say chock full, I do mean chock full of UFC striking signatures. So maybe I'll do a video just slanging those off, show y'all who I've got, who I might need. But that's going to kind of end it for the mail day. Sorry about the 2-part video, but I flubbed up, you know. Been honest, it's been almost a year since I've recorded a video. So glad to be back, glad to show some stuff off. Looking forward to having some fun with you guys. I've got a bunch of sealed boxes I'm going to be recording openings of. And we'll kind of move on from here. But if you'd like to get in contact with me, follow me on Twitter. Tommy's Hobby Channel. It's TOMMYSHOBBYCHNL. And yeah, we can chat and get to know each other and have some fun. Y'all have a good night. Thanks.